Hi everyone, Renee here. I'm going to do a psychic reading that's going to be tapping into the archetypal energies that you are in right now, or of which you're going to be entering into soon in, let's say, the next phase of this lifetime. So this is a pick a card reading. I decided to go with 4 instead of my standard 3. So you're going to just focus on these cards, take a deep breath, decide which card is drawn to you, which card you are drawn to at this time. Is it card number 1, 2, 3, or 4? And then you can look below at the timestamps and fast forward to your reading. I'm hoping to get in depth and into the soul, and hopefully this will be relevant for you. Let me know in the comments. Again, choose one of these 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then you can look at those timestamps below and fast forward to your reading. Thank you for watching. Hello Group 1, if you chose the first card, then this is your reading. So first, let's see what is the archetype or archetypal energy that you are in right now or soon going to be in. And for you, we have the poet. Now, this is the artist, the witness, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out the truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. When the poet is in the light, they are clairvoyant, wise, and timeless. And when they are dark, they can use harmful words, have a sharp tongue, and a thwarted creativity. So this is all about connecting the world that you feel, that you are experiencing, and feeling this world and expressing it in some way, whether it's through your art, poetry, writing, your words, your conversations. It's all about going in between what's personal and what's universal or the macrocosm. Okay? Don't be discouraged is another message of this card. You are the dreamer, you're the seeker, and you're the empath. You're the feeler. You're spiritual, you're healing, and you're expressing. So that is the main archetypal energy for you, Group 1. We are now going to tap in to the tarot. Whoops. And see what we get for you, Group 1. As far as, specifics go, let's see if we can get anything specific for you. What you need to know. And for some of you, this might already happened. Some of you, it's happening. And some of you, it will be happening in the future. I'm just going to use these cards intuitively. And I do apologize for my squeaky chair. But it is my comfy chair. I know I need a new one one of these days. So what are we going to get for you? The Poet, Group 1. All right, King of Swords. Whoops. 4 of Cups. Okay. 9 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. And we have the Devil. All right. So first and foremost, Group 1, many of you are musicians. The King of Swords here is depicted as holding an electric guitar. You are musicians or singers, or you're into music in some way, shape, or form. And that is the way that you express your emotions. That is the way that you explain how you feel and see in your world. We have 4 of Cups, okay? So some of you, this is saying you're going to be reaching a point of boredom, perhaps, and maybe you'd want to switch things up with your music, with your art, with your words. Try something different, do some brainstorming, and think outside the box. Think of a new way to express yourself. We've got 9 of Wands, which is all about expression and self-expression and productivity. Page of Coins, now this brings a message. It's communication that has to do with money. And next to the devil, that can sometimes mean greed, or your main concern is money. So some of you, you're putting the focus on the materialistic rather than where your focus needs to be, which is on the creative, okay? On that sacral chakra, your passion, your motivation, your creativity. So that's a warning to not become too obsessed with affiliating your success with monetary gain. Now I'm going to draw a few more here. Let's see what we get. Judgment. The World. I had a feeling that one was going to be there. The Emperor. And the Page of Cups. So we have blissful news coming your way. You have success coming your way as the Emperor, which is all about success here on the earth plane. The money will come. The acknowledgments will come for you, okay? It's around the corner, but again, you're warned not to make that the focus. If you are being true to who you really are, your success will come, and that is promised with the world. This is completion of a cycle. This is high success in this instance as well. Judgment is balance in this case as well, and it's also next to the world being judged well for what you do. So those of you who chose this card, this reading, you are a creative being, and your creativity will lead to your abundance, but you must be true to your heart, true to your soul, true to who you are, and not put too much focus on the monetary. And again, don't judge your success as, being a success or a failure in the sense or in the area of money. Don't affiliate success with monetary gain or high wealth. Your wealth lies within your soul. We have 3 of Swords, a little bit of a heartbreak, 8 of Wands, okay, action. Yes, those cards are telling you it is time to change now. It is urgent that you change now, because once you become a slave to the almighty dollar and weighing your own value by the almighty dollar, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to cause you heartache and heartbreak. Your value lies, again, within your view of the world and how you see things, how you experiencing things, and how you express yourself. The Hierophant tells me that in this card in particular, you see a lot of kindred souls coming together. So that's what I'm going to say to you, is you need to find your tribe, like-minded artists or writers or actors or musicians like yourself. Form some type of a community or a group to support each other's work and to not focus on the monetary gain, okay? Because your value doesn't lie in how much money you have. You have much more value than any kind of amount of money could even give you or be tied to you or linked to you. You're so much more valuable than that. Look at this, 10 of Cups, 5 of Swords, okay, a little bit of a conflict, but this is bliss, joy, happiness. This is finding your tribe. This is things working out, celebrating, spending time with your tribe. The 5 of Swords. This is pain from the past. So some of you need to heal from pain that was caused in the past. It was maybe rejection after rejection in more than one way is kind of what I'm getting from my guides about many of you, Group 1. Many rejections in your past, and it just it started to wear you down and wear you out, but you need to not focus on that anymore and focus on the future. With the 10 of Cups, you've got an immensely bountiful future. Let's put it that way. You've got a great future ahead of you, Group 1. That past is the past, and from these experiences is how you are able to so brilliantly show your true self to the world through your work. We have 3 of Wands, yes. Looking ahead, having faith, and the star. You are a star. This card can promise notoriety, fame, being known for whatever it is you do, being known as an expert in your field. That is in your future. But that cannot be your focus. Your focus is to be your true self, Group 1. That is your focus, your main focus moving forward. Wow, a lot of great things coming for you. Let's see what we can get with some oracle cards, Group 1. So we'll get you a numerology card first, and we have forgiveness. Look at this. I'm going to put that right on top of this pain, these rejections that happened to you in the past. You need to forgive those people that rejected you, not for them, not for their benefit, for your benefit. And also we have for you communication. You need to find your tribe and communicate and brainstorm ideas. And we also have master number 33 here. Look it up online. Google master number 33. It's a very spiritual number, a very, it means that that person probably has an older, more evolved soul, and your challenges might be greater than the average person's. That's a possibility, Group 1. Let's see what else we can get from my Color Goddess casting cards and see what goddesses come up for you, Group 1. So first we have Sienna. We have plans, preparation, and training. Planning for the future, preparing for the future, preparing for a presentation, a product launch, or a website launch. Look at this. We have gold, prosperity, riches, and wealth. That might be your worry, but as long as it's not your focus, your ultimate goal, abundance will come to you. Abundance will come. We're going to do one more of the Color Goddess casting cards for you, Group 1. Periwinkle, chilled, frigid, and frozen. This can be all about taking a chill pill, chilling out, not stressing out, allowing things to just unfold as they are meant to, okay? It's an allowance. It's an acceptance. Sometimes it means you need to come out of your frozen state and make a move. Some of you, this means you need to come out of hiding and show your work to the world, share your talents with the world when the time is right. Okay? We're going to draw a final card. We're going to draw a little chakra card here for you. We do have a lot of the bluey purples and golds here, which are all about prosperity, riches, and wealth, and all about throat chakra and heart chakra and third eye and the sacral chakra of creativity and passion. So for you, we have the sacral chakra. Red aventurine is this stone here, and it says journey. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. What was I just saying, Group 1? I love it when I'm just validated by the cards. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. That is your main message here, Group 1. It sums it up beautifully. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you all the best. Also, numbers 3, 6, and 9, multiples of 3 are going to be relevant for you. So keep those numbers in mind. Look for repeating numbers, 333, 999, 666, etc. Also number 33. They're going to be relevant for you, but keep on doing your thing. You are a shining star, Group 1. But this fame or fortune, the riches, the wealth, should not be your goal. Your goal is the journey. Your goal is to do your thing your way and present it to the world. Share yourself with the world. Share your view, your words, your art, your music with the world, Group 1. There you go. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Hello, Group 2. If you chose the second card, then this is your reading. So let's see which archetype you are portraying or tapping into right now, or are going to tap into in the nearer future. So for you, we have the hunter, the seeker, the pursuer, the predator, The hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim. To return home empty-handed would be to fail, which is not an option in the hunter's eye. This archetype will journey far and wide, seeking the prize that calls to its heart. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result, creating a life full of adventure. The hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and results-oriented. Like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back, the hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it's critical that you ask yourself, what am I hunting? Why am I hunting it? Is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? When in the light, this hunter is focused, energized, respectful, and seasoned, but when in the dark, the hunter's irresponsible, violates others, is violent, etc. You, Group 2, are embodying the archetype of the hunter. So there is your main message there. We're going to put that card right over there and delve into the, wiggled the camera, tarot, and see what we get for you, Group 1. Everyone's going to be different. Some of you are seeking love. Some of you are seeking purpose. Some of you are seeking healing. Some of you are seeking a career path or choice. Some of you are seeking a family or a soul tribe. It's different for everyone. Let's see what we get with the tarot. So we have the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Nine of Coins. The Four of Coins. And the Five of Wands. Lots of struggles for you, the hunters. There are 2 fives here. That tells me that there are a lot of struggles. Either you've overcome these struggles or they're coming in your future. Now that Four of Cups, this points to boredom, dissatisfaction with the outcome, being dissatisfied. So it sounds to me, Group 2, like that, a lot of which you've actually captured or figured out has not made you as happy as you thought it would. So I'm kind of getting like some of you really have to dig deep and figure out what is it you really want. A lot of you are maybe going after things that are expected of you, such as a 6-figure income, or, you know, you're on the path to become a doctor like your father or mother before you because they expect that of you. You've got a lot of expectations, many of you. But we have boredom, we have sadness with the Five of Cups. Now the Nine of Coins, wow, with the Two of Wands. See, I had a feeling a wand card was going to come up there. This is saying that your abundance, Group 2, your joy and abundance lies in what you personally work for and strive for and what you really most desire, okay? Two of Wands is dominion. It's your area of your life that makes you happy, that brings you the most joy. Four of Coins, this can mean working with other people. So for some of you, this is the hunt, the search for the perfect career. I would say you want to consider working with other people. Also, we have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. Now, a lot of you, that's a conflict within yourself because of what's expected of you. You know, what's expected of you versus what you really want. That's the inner conflict there. Page of Swords is coming up. Okay, there's communication. The Fool. Wow. What I'm getting psychically is that some of you, oh boy, some of you have been on a path that was kind of expected of you, and you might have even talked yourself into believing it's what you wanted. So now you're either in a career or in a relationship or in a lifestyle that is not making you happy at all, and you feel the fool. You feel foolish for not speaking up, speaking your truth, making different choices along the way. But the good news is change is coming, okay? Change is coming. Look at this, the Five of Wands with the World is about conflict with others. When you speak your mind and you say, for example, I've decided to quit my job and go back to school to be a teacher or a graphic artist or whatever it might be. People are going to be butting heads with you, giving you their opinions as usual. Why would you do that? That's really not smart. I can't believe you're making this decision. But guess what? Once you do that, you're freeing yourself from this archetype in a sense. You're freeing yourself from that. Being the hunter, you will have found what your soul really needs. Whether it is a better relationship. For some of you, this isn't working anymore. We need to break up, move out, get a divorce, separate, whatever. And people are going to butt heads. It's going to be a conflict, but that's what you need to do. And deep down, you know you need to do it. You just need to muster the bravery to do it. And once you do that, the world is at your fingertips. It's the completion of a cycle. All right, let's see what else I can get for you, Group 2. Very interesting vibes here. A lot of you probably are fire signs. Not all of you, but a lot of you. And you've done a lot in your life. Searching. We have Six of Wands. Seven of Cups. This is options and opportunity. There's work, creativity, or socially, there's options that are going to be in front of you very soon. You'll have different areas or different things to choose from once you've kind of made this change. And interestingly enough, I feel that your boredom and your depression, sorrow with the way your life is right now, and I feel like some of you, actually many of you, have probably been depressed for a long time because you've been in a miserable relationship or a miserable job. That's actually the catalyst to this change. You know, you hitting rock bottom with that is kind of the catalyst to this change coming. Knight of Cups, yes, good news coming your way emotionally. The High Priestess, Group 2, you have to tap into this energy. You have to follow your instincts. You have to follow your heart, okay? Follow your heart. What is it that you, no one else, not your family, your parents, your siblings, your spouse, your children, your friends, not anyone else, what is it that you seek? Is it happiness? What do you need to do to be happy? Many of you need to make a change, a life change, a major change, to be your true self and to be happy. Because you don't want to be the constant hunter this entire lifetime. At some point, you need to trust your instincts and do what you feel is best. And here we go. The Two of Swords is a choice. It's your choice. It's up to you. Completely up to you, Group 2. The ball is in your court, so to speak. It is your choice. Let me see what else I can get with the tarot. Nine of Cups, wish card. I think I'm going to stop with the tarot on that note, because what you choose to do can be your greatest wish, but you have to dig deep and figure out what is that, what that is. What is that? What is it you most wish for? Is it a healthy relationship? Is it a career that makes you happy? Is it a different family situation? Is it relocating? Maybe you're in an area of the world because everyone expected you to stay there and you need to get away. You need to move to a different area. Some of you, this is about relocating. You know, maybe leaving family behind, but not really. They can visit you. I mean, look at Think about all the people in the world that move away from their hometowns, and it's just fine. It helps their souls to blossom and be at peace. So you, group 2, decide what it is you want the most. You're seeking, you're hunting. Emotionally, you have to dig deep and figure out what that is and make a move. Or you can be miserable. So let's draw some oracle cards and see what else we can get for you, group 2. So you have number 87, synchronicity. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Once you make up your mind on this change, pay attention to the synchronicities and how things will start working out for you to go down this path. And we have environment. Yeah, like I was saying, some of you need to relocate. You are not happy where you're at. You need a new home or a new location, new weather, a new climate, a new environment, something along those lines. Let's draw some Color Goddess casting cards as well for you, group 2. First we have, I thought it was going to be purple amethyst, enlightenment, rebirth, resurrection. This is also the sign of Pisces. This card is all about the phoenix rising from the ashes of despair, the ashes of disappointment, the ashes of exhaustion from doing things that did not make you happy. You're rising from all of that. You're going to figure it out, group 2. It is your enlightenment. It's your enlightenment, and that's what's happening. We have Jet, conclusion, death, end. It is the death of the old. It is the death of the old you. It is the death of the you that did what others expected you to do, so to speak. It's also the sign of Leo. And we have more purple, lavender, compassion, empathy, sensitivity. This is you tapping in to what makes you happy. Be compassionate with yourself. Honor your empathic abilities and your sensitivities. Look at the purple in your reading and the green. Death is the transformation. Jet, this is the change coming. I feel like a lot of you have been, oh my gosh, just moving from one thing to the next, and you've never been happy. Whether it's one relationship to the next or one career or job to the next, you're going to find what it is. But the key is to go within, and the key is to trust your instincts. All the purple here have to do with that third eye chakra, silencing the mind, tapping into that third eye, tapping into your soul, and what will really bring you joy. What is it that you're really searching for, group 2? Now we're going to draw a final card for you and see what else we can get. Trying not to look at them. Okay, so we have this one, which is Labradorite, third eye chakra, dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So you need to pay attention to the synchronicities happening in your life, and also pay attention to your dreams, group 2. They will probably help to lead you down the path which will lead you to what it is you're truly seeking for. The Holy Grail, they could call it, right? Pay attention to 4s and 4-4, repetitive 4s. Pay attention to 8s as well. And I wish you all the best. Trust yourself. Go within. You deserve joy. Thanks for watching. Hello, group 3. If you chose the third card, this is your reading. So let's see which archetype you are tapping into right now, or that which you will tap into in the nearer future. So you have the Queen, the Empress, the Mother Queen, the Sovereign. When in the light, she embodies grace, courage, and stillness. When dark, she can be vain, wrathful, self-righteous, and demanding. So there are those dual aspects of the Queen archetype. Let's see what we get with the tarot for you, group 3. Let's see what else I can tell you about this archetype of which you are embodying in some way right now or in the nearer future. She can be a wrathful, evil queen, a dark queen, or a light queen. A tyrant, or a beloved queen. So we have 5 of coins. We have 6 of coins, 9 of coins, Queen of coins. Look at all these coins. And 8 of cups. Okay. Group 3, the warning, the main warning for you embodying this queen archetype is greed. Greed and becoming sick from overwork, from trying to do it all and do it all perfectly. There's a sense of perfectionism that I'm getting from some of you, group 3. And it literally will make you ill. Trying to do it all yourself because you don't have faith in anyone else. You don't have faith that anyone can do it as well as you. That is an issue that you're going to come into. Let me see what else I can get. Okay, we have Knight of Wands. Coming in very quickly, this is fire energy. This is something coming in very quickly. It could be you. It can mean that you're too fiery, but we do have the Queen of Coins here, Queen of Pentacles, which is Earth. She's an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you are a fire sign, look to see where there is Earth in your chart. Maybe you have an Earth, Moon, or Rising sign, kind of to help mellow out and balance out that fire in your chart. Because I'm getting someone who demands too much of herself and of others. It's just too much. You can be overbearing and it's exhausting you, and you know you need to change. Many of you are probably emulating someone who you admired at some point in the past. Maybe it's a mother, grandmother figure, or some other person who was an idol or who you admired, who was known for their, let's just say, bitchiness, their harshness, their warrioress attitude, which is great. That's fine to have. But when you become too greedy, when you become too much of a perfectionist, it can just take a toll on your soul. So that's the warning. Not all of you are going to take that route, but definitely this is a warning that that could happen. We have King of Swords. So there is air energy coming in as well. Maybe this is someone who balances you out. This is a partner, business, or a lover who is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, to help and balance you out. That is a possibility. We have the 7 of Cups, which is showing many opportunities coming before you, many things to choose from. So there's nothing to worry about. You're doing the work, you're successful, and things are naturally going to go wrong time and time again. There's the Emperor, 2 of Swords, 4 of Coins. Those same cards came up with another group. And the Emperor, worst case scenario, the Emperor is a tyrant, right? He is ruthless, but in the best sense of the word, the Emperor or the Queen, they have similar energies. Someone who is just very much in charge of their life and in charge of their work, their workplace, and sometimes they're in charge of others. But you don't want to take advantage of that. You don't want to take advantage of other people. 4 of Coins, in this case, I feel it's saying you need to see others as kind of equal to yourself. You need to equally value others' opinions Two of Swords is a choice. Okay, Ace of Cups. And the Seven of Coins. There we go. You have a choice to make in the future here, Group 3. You have a choice, and it's going to be between true love or a romantic relationship, specifically for many of you, or being materialistically focused or work. It's just going to have to happen. You're going to have to place importance on one or the other. Your emotions, your empathy, your compassion, you're going to have to find it and embrace it and realize that it's not weak. Or you can keep going down the path that could possibly turn you into a little bit of a tyrant, Group 3. You have such compassion inside of you, honestly. But for whatever reason, societal views, you feel like showing that compassion and that sweet side, your kindness, you feel that showing someone your love, opening your heart is a sign of weakness, and it is not. Here is the Knight of Cups. That's who you need to be. You need to be the Knight of Cups. You need to be the one who is showing love to the world. You can still be in charge. You can still have power. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you could still be in charge. You could still have some power. But if you don't embrace your emotional side, your emotions that some of you are pushing them down and you're not facing them, it's going to be debilitating. The Ten of Swords is just, it's literally you're trapped within your own doing a lot of times. And Eight of Swords, same thing. You're trapped. It's like a self-made entrapment here. So you have to address your emotions, Group 3, first and foremost. Let's see what else I can get with the tarot. I feel like I need to draw some more cards here. We have a balancing occurring for many of you. We have nostalgia happening. Yeah. And there is action. Eight of Wands is action. So we have a balancing coming for you. Nostalgia can mean maybe someone from your past coming back in as a romantic interest, which kind of, it helps you to open your heart a little bit and try to, it allows you to feel comfortable lessening your grip on the reins, so to speak. Many of you are very much in control, and that's how you like it. But I feel like there's a romantic interest coming in, or they're in your life now, or they came in recently, who's going to help you to balance all of that out. They're going to show you that it's okay to relinquish control once in a while. All right? I hope that makes sense. There are great things for you, but it's all about balance. It's about balancing that position of power that you are in or that you will be in, and your emotions and love and your personal life. It's about balancing those lower chakras, which are all about physicality and being on the earth and being present and working, and those upper chakras, which are spirituality and love and connections to others and the soul. So let's see what we can get for you. Look at, we have rebirth, 16. For you, Group 3, the rebirth is occurring in this lifetime. I feel like many of you had this pattern, this position of power that's repeated lifetime to lifetime. And the lesson for you is to open emotionally, is to open spiritually and emotionally, and not be so caught up in the position of power and being in control of everything. So it is, in some instances, a type of rebirth in this lifetime. We also have for you self-discipline, 41, and this is the opposite of what it would mean for many people, right? For you, Group 3, you're really good at organizing, you're really good at controlling situations, you're really good with getting things done and planning, and you're really good at self-discipline, but in this case, it's self-discipline so as to not be so disciplined. Self-discipline is meaning you're having to remind yourself to be more heart-centered and less mind-centered. It's to remind yourself that you don't have to always use that left brain. You have to use the right brain, the creative side, the intuition, the feminine. You need to balance the masculine and the feminine. I feel like a very masculine energy with this Queen card for many of you. And it's all about balancing the masculine and the feminine. That is a main message. Also, pay attention to the number 1. It's come up quite a few times here. Let's see what we can get for you with the Color Goddess casting cards, group 3. Amethyst, yes. Enlightenment, rebirth, resurrection. And this is the sign of Pisces. Rebirth, rebirth. That's exactly what this is for you. And it's not a rebirth after death. This is a rebirth right here, right now, or in the near future in this lifetime. It is time for your rebirth, your realization of how important the soul and the emotions and love and connections to others and the heart are. You need to realize that. So we also have for you, group 3, magenta, different, diverse, unusual. This is all about letting your freak flag fly. This is all about being brave and expressing yourself and allowing yourself to be and feel different than others. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to present yourself as perfect. Present yourself as you are, your true self. And we also have for you teal, creativity, pregnancy, and the sacred feminine. Yes, I love when I get validated by the cards. You need to tap into that sacred feminine. You need to tap into your creative abilities, your abilities to relax, to tap into your emotions, to tap into all things creative. Music, literature, art, beautiful things that are not controlled. They are driven by emotions. They are not, in most cases, they're not driven by the left brain. They're driven by the heart. Okay? Now we're going to see what chakra card we get for you, because we have every color here so far. We've got red, orange, yellow, a little bit of green. You got to tap into that heart chakra, right? Turquoise, indigo, and the violet or amethyst of that crown. And your chakra card is, okay, it looks kind of indigo purple. It is the throat chakra, sodalite, vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. So I'm 3 for 3 so far in these pick a cards, where this last card kind of sums up what I've been talking about. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. You are afraid to show any weakness, group 3. You're the strong queen. In some cases, for some of you, you're the ruthless queen. You need to tap into that feminine energy. You need to allow yourself to feel vulnerable to move forward, because it is a sign of strength. And this change coming your way is necessary for your rebirth during this lifetime. And if you don't change, if you don't loosen up on those reins a little bit, if you don't open yourself to love that's coming in, or to a love that's already in your life, you're going to be unhappy. You're going to possibly get physically ill and be unhappy. So please try to allow yourself to let your emotions out and be vulnerable just a little bit, once in a while. All right, group 3, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose the 3rd card, this is your reading. So let's see which archetype you are embodying or will soon embody in this lifetime. And for you, group 3, we have the lover. The heart, the beloved, the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. The energy awakens at the tip of the tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey or a kiss, or speak gentle words to a child. When light, the lover is all about connection, expansion, devotion, and awe. When dark, the lover can be indulgent, have attachment issues, or be obsessive. So those are the qualities of the lover, group 4. And that is the archetype that you are in, or you will soon be in. Let's see what you need to know about this archetype moving forward, group 4. So we have King of Swords, the Six of Wands, King of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So right off the bat, group 4, we have two kings. King of Swords, as you can see here. Maybe this person's a musician and plays guitar, but King of Swords is usually an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And the King of Wands is sometimes creative. His or her sign is usually a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have the Six of Wands in between them. And this is all about kind of, being productive and being patient and seeing things start to really happen. Seeing things which you've planted, the seeds you've planted, you're seeing them finally start to sprout, right? So things are looking up here. Two of Swords is all about a choice, and the Seven of Cups is about options. I'm going to see what that choice has to do with, so I'm going to draw on that Two of Swords for you. All right, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Fool. So, it looks to me like there is a fear here for some of you. There is a fear of commitment and bliss. You're afraid to commit, open up, because you don't want to be played a fool. You don't want to feel or seem like a fool. Ten of Cups can also be about family. It can be about marriage and children, etc. So I feel that many of you, although you are the lover and although you love love and love being in love, some of you are nonetheless afraid of true commitment. So you might flit from relationship to relationship. That could be why we're seeing two kings here. And you're afraid to settle down. Or some of you are afraid of your lover to see the real you. Therefore, you keep your relationship short and sweet. Let's see what else I can get for you, group 4, in regards to these issues. All right. We have the Page of Coins coming up. We have the Hierophant. We have the Moon. Okay. Spirituality and strength. Page of Cups. Okay. Wow. Strength. I'm trying to get a sense of what's happening here. Many of you are afraid of true love. Many of you are the lover, but you do not have an ample amount of self-love. I keep getting the word self. Page of Cups. You are the Page of Cups. You are the lover with the heart on your sleeve, but you need to give that love that you give to others to yourself. You need to give that to yourself. That's the main thing here. That's the main message I'm getting for most of you. You give it readily to others, but not yourself. Also, Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yes, okay. Oh my gosh. So for me, the Knight of Swords is like the knight in shining armor, okay? You are your own knight in shining armor. You are your own knight in shining armor. And that's what's going to lead to you having a balance between your heart and your head. is you knowing that no one else is going to, fix you or save you. It's not their job. It's your job to do it. It's your job. And once you realize that and take action, then there is the new beginning of you, group 4. This is a new beginning for you. Let me see what else I can get. It will take strength. It will take strength. And it will take, for some of you, a lot of shadow work. A lot of things might have to come up. There might be issues you have to deal with in therapy sessions. Who knows? It's different for everyone. But you need to give the love that you give to others to yourself is a main message here. The world, completion of a cycle. 3 of coins. 6 of swords. 5 of swords. There's the fear. There's the fear from the past. The fears. Other people who hurt you or who did not show you love. That's possibly an issue for many of you. People in your past, perhaps a family member or members, did not show affection, and that has caused you to be overly affectionate, okay? And once you love yourself and find your own inner strength, that will be the end of this cycle. That's the completion of the cycle, and the world is literally at your fingertips. Now, for others of you, you are simply looking for a lover. You are looking for your soulmate. You have had disastrous relationship after disastrous relationship. And I feel that, again, it has to do with yourself. Loving yourself. You are the empress of your world. You are the producer, director, writer, and main actor in your life. You are the star of your show. So it's all about loving the self. And when you love the self, that's when joy and love comes into your life. Okay. But a lot of you have to deal with some pain, some breakup issues, some issues where people did not show you emotions, did not show you how loved you are. They did not show you or tell you. Many of you could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But one of the main messages here for most of you, I feel, is that in order to finally have a successful and long-lasting and truly meaningful, deep emotional connection or relationship with someone romantically, you have to do the work on yourself. And once you do that, the world's your oyster, essentially. And it will be the end of a cycle. And for some of you, the cycle has continued from lifetime to lifetime. And it's time to break the cycle. It's time to break the cycle. And to balance yourself. To balance your heart with your mind. And that only can occur if you love yourself and respect yourself enough, as the Empress truly does. Right? Loves herself, respects herself. Will not put up with abuse from a mate. Will not put up with cheating or lying or anything negative from a mate or a significant other. I feel like many of you have put up with that before. You can't do that anymore. It's the end of that. You need to find your self-love and your self-respect. And then, and only then, will you find the perfect lover, the perfect mate. All right? So let's see what else we can get for you, Group 4. With numerology cards. So, wow, we got this for a different group as well. This is rebirth. It is a rebirth for you, number 16. We also have forgiveness. Forgiving those who hurt you and forgiving yourself. Forgiving self and forgiving others. And number 6 and number 9 are definitely going to be relevant. This rebirthing, like another group, I forget if it's 2 or 3, is going to be during this lifetime, in this lifetime. Okay? It's not a death then a rebirth. It's a rebirth or an awakening occurring right now in this lifetime for you, Group 4. So let's see what we can get for you with my Color Goddess casting cards. We have moss, we have breeding, growth, and reproduction. And look at this, the Empress energy. This is all about the feminine, where the feminine meets the masculine, where they are equal. Okay? They're equal. You are equal to your partner. You must have enough self-respect, self-love to know that your partner should be treating you well, and you need to treat yourself well. We also have for you brown, earth, foundation, and seeds. And once you love yourself and you really hone in on the self-respect and you hone in on the Empress energy, that's going to be the foundation for your future with a mate, with a lover, a family, a healthy relationship. Let's see what else we can get for you. We have purple, dignity, nobility, and prominence. Yes, Group 4. Treat yourself with dignity, with respect, and demand that others treat you with dignity and respect as well. Okay? So we've got a lot of colors here, but we did have 2 blue cards coming out. That's all about throat chakra. I do see quite a bit of blue here peeking out. Throat chakra is all about speaking your truth, getting emotions out in a healthy way. It's also about listening to others to understand, others listening to you to understand. Let's see what chakra card we get as a final card for you, Group 4. All right. So we have this, and it is the third eye chakra, amethyst. Intuition. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light, Group 4. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you to your light. Follow that intuition. Speak your truth. Love yourself. This is a rebirth. You are the Empress. You are the Queen of Wands. You are confident. You love yourself. You respect yourself. And once you truly feel and believe that, others will also. They will also respect you and love you and treat you well. So there you go, Group 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it helps you in some small way. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.